Morning, everyone. My topic is about corporate portals and supply chains infrastructure. Yan. So first is corporate portals. What is corporate portals? A gateway for entire corporate website enabling communication, collaboration, and access to company information. Corporate portals provide a single point of access to information and application available on the intranet and extranet of specification organization. Basically, it is application of a web portals in a particular company kung saan this is the tool that supports the entire process, especially when it comes to communication with business partner, collaboration, and even the access sa mga data within the company itself. Usually, it is done using intranet or also known as private network for security purposes din, no, ng isang company, lalo na kung sa company nag-handle sila ng malaking data wherein only authorized group or people that are allowed na maka-access dito sa recommended, no, gamitin si intranet. And at the same time, si extranet naman is also type of private network, although usually the data is shared by more than one organization or people that are outside the company. Corporate portals, type of common corporate portals. Portals for supplier and other partners, customer portals, employee portals, executive and supervisor portals, mobile portals. In using web platform or portals in a organization, there are a lot way kasi kung saan pwede apply itong portals like for example, ito nga yung mga binasa ko na ayan si portal supply, customer portals, employee portals, executive, and yung mobile portals natin. Ayan. Functionalities of portals form. Ayan. Informative portals, collaborative portals. Information portals is actually defined as the information of the company itself. So usually it displays the general info regarding the specific organization or company. Kumbaga more on viewing of info lamang. And pagdating naman sa collaborative portals, this one naman ay yung may process or integration na mangyayari. Like, for example, sa isang company, it provides graphics product, so it's required collaborative tool. Siyempre, sa perform such task and it allows creation din pagdating sa team member that are indicate sa isang activity. Ayan. So, slide 6. Top application are, ayan, knowledge-based and learning tools. Siyempre, education, it is still include sa isang company, especially during the training. So, dapat may collaborative tools na ginagamit sa isang portals. Business process support. Customer process supports, like for example, the feedbacks from each client could help. Marketing, which one of the major factors in organization. So kinakailangan din ng portal itself is application sa pag-process ng marketing. Yan. Top application personalized page for various user, effective search and indexing tools, security application, best practice and lesson learned, directories and bulletin boards, identification of experts. And so next is about naman sa supply chain infrastructure. The supply chain, the flow of materials, information, money, and service from raw materials supplies through factories and warehouse to the end of customer. Is supply chain a supply chain that is managed electronically, usually with web technology? Sa isang organization, hindi mawawala siyempre si supply chain. Especially, it includes the process of information of money. Ayun nga, na nakalagay na. Of money, yan. Of money and service from raw materials. The supply chain during the generation, is supply chain is actually recommended, especially when it comes to a bigger company that produce a lot of products or services. So mas kinakailangan nila ng fastest way to provide the customer's needs. Syempre, yung process dapat mabilis kaysa applicable kaysa mas applicable to si supply chain. Kasi if you have internet, it could be easier and convenient. Raw supply chain application only when the company itself has the ability to buy a raw materials and sa kanila bubuuin bago ibenta. Like for example, motor parts. So raw materials and ordering nila from supplier, and sila na mismo ang mag-a-assemble nito for siguro to add additional fee upon selling. Intranet supply chain, basically the common supply chain process na ginagawa. So of course, the company has product to sell in a particular customer, or yung tatlong sales, production and distribution. Sales, production, and distribution. Extended supply chain. If the company is allowing cost sellers, syempre automatically the income itself will be half the company, and at the same time sa seller, so both of the actors will earn money as well. Mas madaming seller, mas madaming customer, kagaya na lamang ngayon pandemic, so napakaraming business ang naglabasan, from small business like food business, and they are even using e-selling or online selling just to navigate and connect towards other people using internet. Traditional warehousing focus on flow of goods and information from the immediate supply and immediate customer. SCM focus on the flow of goods and information from initial supply to ultimate customer. Activities of company with its supplier and their connection with their supply. Internet supply chain and value chain includes all in-house process used in transforming the input received from the suppliers into organization output. A complex process that requires the coordination of many activities so that the shipment of goods and services from supplier right to the customer is done effectively and effectively for all parties concerned. SCM aims to minimize inventory levels, optimize production, and increase throughput, decrease manufacturing time, optimize logistic and distribution, streamline order fulfillment, and overall reduce the cost associated with these activities. Yan. In using a supply chain, ito yung mga possible na process kung saan ina-apply si supply chain. Like replenishment, or in other words, to keep inventory flowing through supply chain by maintaining efficient order and items. other company is gumagamit na din ng RFID or radio frequency identification for more security na rin sa mga producer sa mga sa mga mga products. Before most of the companies use reports done by documentation para lang sa inventory. Unlike in today, this generation, meron na tayong database para mas madali nating ma-inventory. So, ayan. Supply chain. Ayan yung cycle. That's all. Ayun lang po, sir.
Okay.